here we are. The Dream SMP. Hello. There's been a lot of history behind this place. Has been around for well over 2 years now. There is history behind every block placed, every building. Every single block of this world has some history behind it. There have been lots of relationships made and broken, and friendships thrived and then crashed and burned, and there's no other place like it. Those who we thought we could trust, we learned not to trust, and those who we thought that would be our enemies forever, well, sometimes they turn out to be the ones that we have to instill with the things we care about the most. I was handed a book by a friend of mine. Well, I'm not sure whether I can call him a friend. We used to be friends. I was given this book over 6 months ago. The last time I saw him, and he was saying goodbye. And I'm not sure whether I'm ever going to see him again. I wronged him. And I had hoped that through everything we'd been through, we'd be able to see eye to eye once again, that we'd be able to be friends, and that we would be able to see this all go behind us, but there are some things which just can't be forgotten. He left me this book. In this book, I do not know what it contains. I do not know whether it will be him saying, "Fuck you, Eret. You ruined everything. You sent us down this course. You sent us into swirling conflicts that lasted years." Or it could be forgiveness. There's parts of me which don't want to open this. Because if it is damning, I'll never see him again, and I won't be able to apologize. I won't be able to move forward in some ways. But if I never open it, then I don't think I'll ever be able to know peace. Are you ready, chat? You didn't deserve any of what was done to you. It was a pleasure to speak with you today. For the first time in a while, I have felt calmness. Please, never give up trying to unite people. It is a difficult cause, but one far nobler than any I have ever possessed. Thank you, Wilbur. You are not the villain. Your grand works and statues will outlive any of the horrible tales spun about your past. When the day comes and we all finally pass on, I would like to think we will all reconvene in a large desert. I want to believe that the desert is where people start anew and figure out who they were supposed to be in this grand life of ours. We've lived too long, Eret. We were supposed to be together in that desert, recounting times we were adversaries and shaking hands with our foes. We still have a long way to go, though. But that desert, that blank slate of sand, is waiting for us. Dearest Eret, see you in UT. See you in UT? Is this a what does that mean? You can't just say, see, what does that mean, Wilbur? What's the desert? This is so cryptic. But thank you. Utopia, upper trenches, what is the desert? The only desert we know is Foolish's desert. That's the main one, but Ozymandias is an iconic poem that I know Wilbur was fond of. I'll read now. I met a traveller from a unique land who said 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell its sculptor who well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. On the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. He's right, you know. All this isn't going to be around forever. I'm not going to be around forever, none of us are. Maybe the best I can do is try my best to leave a mark, leave something standing, leave some part of me that will last longer than my physical form. Leave some part of me behind that's not open for interpretation. Teach the next generation. Give them something to look up to. Something to look at and wonder, who were these people who came before? Were they so great that they couldn't go beyond pure materialism? Maybe I've made mistakes. Maybe these grand structures which I have invested so much time and resources into making, and positions, my crown, which I'm not even sure carried any weight. Maybe I was going about it the wrong way all the time. Maybe there is another way. Maybe there's a new future, a new me, which I've just never touched upon before. We'll move forward. There will be new outcomes, but when all is said and done, we've got to think about what we leave behind. And I hope the next generation, whoever they may be, will find this place. They'll be able to learn from our mistakes. They'll be able to know that we tried. Well, at least I tried. This has been my part to play. And it has been an honor to play this role.